Thanks for joining us for an update on the University Drive and 10th Street Corridor study, led in partnership between MetroCog, the City of Fargo, and the North Dakota Department of Transportation. The study will explore ways to improve the experience and safety along these critical corridors. University Drive and 10th Street are two of the most diversely used corridors in the region. The study focuses on the one-way pair of University Drive southbound and 10th Street northbound between 19th Avenue North and 13th Avenue South. The first major component of the study was to determine the best corridor-wide configuration, which included assessing the value and impacts of converting the one-way pair to two-way operations. The concept of converting these streets to two-way was identified during previous area planning studies and has been the subject of much discussion among Fargoans over the years. This is an investigatory study to identify if improvements are needed. There are currently no programmed improvements along the corridor. Our first phase of work began with public visioning. We asked Fargoans, what's working or not working about these streets today? Public input received during the initial visioning informed how we evaluate potential roadway configurations tested in our traffic model. Top priorities that emerged in the public visioning process were keeping traffic moving efficiently, minimizing the potential for severe crashes, creating safer walking and crossing conditions for all abilities, and maintaining tree cover and greenery. Some community priorities are specific to the north, downtown, or south segments of the study area. For example, residents living along the south segment are keen to avoid widening the roadway through their neighborhood to protect the mature trees growing in the boulevard. Our team also referenced existing and ongoing plans for the study area. The University and 10th Street study is a continuation of the family of plans that includes the Core Neighborhoods Master Plan and Fargo in Focus Downtown Plan. Recommendations from each of these plans were integrated into the traffic model to represent potential future growth and travel patterns. Traffic modeling was our next step. We evaluated 4 different corridor configurations under current and future traffic conditions. First, we modeled the corridor as it is now, a one-way pair. Our next scenario converted both streets to two-way traffic without widening them. The third scenario also converted both to two-way, but widened all sections of the streets to accommodate a center turn lane on University and a new bike facility on 10th Street. The final scenario tested a downtown-only conversion, where neither street is widened and the north and south segments remain a one-way pair. But in this scenario, the downtown segments of both streets have one lane converted to two-way. When evaluating the different scenarios, we looked at 4 different metrics. Safety, which looked at pedestrian exposure to cars and crash survivability rates, as well as the potential for crashes at points where people are moving in different directions. Modal balance, how hard it is for each mode of transportation to travel on the corridor. Efficiency, how effectively can travelers get to and from major destinations along the route. Costs and other impacts, which include tree removal, traffic signals, and other necessary infrastructure required to realize the scenario. So, what did we learn? There isn't a clear winner. None of these scenarios mitigate every issue and meet every community priority. But now we know what the pros and cons of conversion to two-way traffic would be and how to make a conversion the most impactful while still meeting community priorities. Traffic modeling tells us that the downtown-only conversion scenario will increase circulation and accessibility for all modes. The downtown segment has high pedestrian activity and the highest potential for crashes. Conversion to two-way traffic will slow traffic down and increase safety in an area. This scenario does not require widening the roadway. Converting traffic to 2 directions over a shorter distance reduces the potential cost of implementation. Now that we know what is possible for traffic flow on the corridor, we will move into Phase 2, designing the details of each intersection, crossing, bike facility, and bus stop for the downtown-only conversion scenario. Look out for an invitation to our next public meeting where you can give feedback on these important aspects of each street's design. To stay up to date with this project, please visit the MetroCog website And you can get on our email list by contacting us at uni10corridors@gmail.com.